guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have got some 8th anniversary teasers. We are going to be having a data download and a maintenance. I actually think it's later tonight. It's going to be about 24 hours. We are going to have a maintenance, and then there's going to be, again, a data download after that. So that is going to be good to see right there, right? I guess we can go over a bunch of the events that are going to be teased. So remember the way this is going to go. People I saw were very concerned about this already, but there always is 2 data downloads for like anniversary and worldwide download celebration and stuff like that. We would get the initial data download. That's for like celebration info, free-to-play characters, which are some of the units we're looking at here. Usually the events, things like the redstones and sales and crazy stuff like that. The celebration typically begins, and then a day or 2 later, that's when there's another data download, usually a live stream, and then of course the actual main like Dokkan Fest LR characters are then added into the game with the second data download. So there is going to be a data download tonight, but we don't have to worry. It is not going to include with it the main anniversary LRs, right? Currently, the live stream is actually slated to happen before the 8th anniversary even begins. So I do think we are going to get like full details and info about the LRs and stuff like that, and not necessarily like have them spoiled with a data download before the actual stream starts. So that's very important, because they don't ever like drop the units the second the celebration starts, right? Like they've never done that before. I guess I could always then add in, they could just do that, but they've never done it before, right? All right, so let's go over some of these events that are coming. So we have this big decisive battle at the incarnation of negative energy. Now again, this is what, the 4th GT anniversary, because Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has been an anniversary in every single one of those years. The 2nd, the 4th, the 7th, and now the 8th. Now, the 4th anniversary was pretty special. I almost kind of want to pull this up real fast, because I was just looking at this very recently. But the 4th anniversary was actually pretty special compared to most anniversaries, in that there was numerous, I don't know where this would be, maybe special? I saw this at some point. There was numerous, here we go. Events that kind of just like came up for a little bit, right? Like remember, we did this event, and then that led into this event right here, which eventually led into the Omega Raid, where we got the free-to-play Spirit Bomb Goku, right? But we did all these stages, which was based around the 7 wishes that the Shadow Dragons were conceived from. Then that allowed us to do this stage, where we fought all of these Shadow Dragon bosses. None of them were super crazy at the time. I feel like a little bit of a missed opportunity was to have made these bosses a little bit stronger. These guys were pretty easy. But then after beating that, that, of course, unlocked this EZA right here, where, again, we could get the Spirit Bomb Goku. So it was pretty fun that the 4th anniversary had that, right? I think it's one of the main reasons that I and many others consider that the best celebration in Dokkan history for a long time. I don't think it was really until the 6th anniversary where the 4th anniversary was surpassed, right? It was an incredible celebration for quite a long time, again. All right, so new ultra high difficult event, Reverse Flow of Wishes, Birth of an Evil Dragon. Evil dragons are formidable enemies who make full use of various special abilities. We'll be able to get a unique title, and there's going to be a special memory. This is Shenron is the enemy. And we can complete it by clearing all the stages. Here, of course, is the support memory. So it's when the evil Shenron happens. Actually, let me pull this up real quick, because I've already seen some people are kind of confused on what exactly this event is. But remember, what this is this. This is a new version of this right here. Let's take a look at Gresh's translations. So, I guess it's the same thing we were just reading here. Incredibly difficult Shadow Dragons, the various abilities. Shenron becomes an enemy. So there's that. Now, if you guys remember, they did show us the support memory in V-Jump, right? And Goresh had translated at the time Anniversary have an event similar to the Pride of the Wicked Bloodline event that gives a support memory as a reward. So we can expect that the event is going to be like this. I thought that this event was very good. People were really upset with this for a while because, people refer to this as the pay to win event, which, sure, right. But like any event in Dokkan history is kind of pay to win in the same way this one is. You did not need the new summonable characters to beat this. So even though they'll say forever that this is pay to win, but you didn't need any of the new LRs to beat this. So I'm very hesitant to actually be like, oh my god, it's so pay to win when it's not, right? But who knows? The 8th anniversary one could be way harder. Maybe you will need the new LRs. Certainly, I think it's much less of a problem if they're asking you to get anniversary LRs, which, everyone knows when the anniversary is. People are probably saving stones for the anniversary. No one skips anniversary banners, so I do think it's much less of an issue if we would need these characters, but we'll see. Now, I actually liked this event quite a bit. Again, the sort of pay-to-win aspect, people cry about, whatever. It's a gacha game, man. I'm sorry. But I thought that this stage was very good in how different each stage was, right? I did actually like that. I really like the metal cooler stage where you're just fighting 80 million metal coolers, right? What was the most annoying stage? I think it was it level 5? I think it was, what was the stage people were using Piccolo to beat? I think that was the metal cooler one, stage 5. I think that this was the hardest stage there was. These bosses, they were crazy, right? It's like you really did want to use sort of the special kind of like boost characters. So I guess we'll see. If it really is similar to this was all based around the Cooler movie characters, right? So all the characters from the various Cooler movies, these were actually sort of like the special characters. So I think what we can expect probably is that various GT characters are going to be the characters that we want to be using here, right? So maybe like LR Oob and Pans and stuff like that. Like these are going to be the types of characters who are going to be utilized in this event, which means, probably a return to form for LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, having, strong allies, stuff like that. That 7th anniversary LR is probably going to be a huge portion to this. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. Now, I am surprised that we don't have like a new Red Zone announcement because, this is like a fun, difficult stage, but this does feel like this should have something else. So I wonder if maybe the Red Zone would drop with the anniversary LRs. We have had stuff like that happen before, where like difficult content stages drop with the actual LRs. That actually, during the Worldwide Download Celebration, this right here dropped with Carnival Goku and Cooler. So we'll see, right? We will see how it's going to work, but certainly I'm excited to see how this new event is going to play out right here, the Shadow Dragon one. All right, so next we have a story event. This is about Goku's rivals here. And we will be able to get a support memory. What is this? Tournament's Will. Okay. Yeah, I believe this is... So if you guys take a look right here. So this is from LR Great at Vegeta's intro. This is just the art for 17 and 18. This is the art for the Physical Nova, one of the worst design units ever. I believe this Goku... This is from the support memory. The Goku and Piccolo one, I believe, on Nimbus. Now, this Piccolo is new. This is one of the most highly anticipated characters right now that has not shown up in Dokkan. This is Piccolo from the 23rd World Tournament. It looks to me as though this is part of the animation of this support memory, because Piccolo winds up, you can see he's winding up the punch right there, and then he punches Goku, and this is the end result. So that should be the support memory right there for this story event, which is cool, okay? Then next we have an event about all of Goku's allies right here. I believe this is from the LR Yamcha and Puar LR. This is just Krillin art that they've used a couple of times. This is from the LR Goku and Gohan. And then this is the new free-to-play Mr. Satan that we're able to get. Sure. I don't know why. I feel like a free-to-play Mr. Satan, we've had 50, 100 of these. Like, I feel like this is pretty pointless. I would agree with people that we're at the point where it's time for a Dokkan Fest Mr. Satan, for sure, right? As the years go on, they should give all these characters Dokkan Fest eventually. And it's like, we're coming off of, you know, a Carnival LR into superhero LRs into the anniversary, the start of March Dokkan Fest could be Mr. Satan or Bulma or Android 18, right? Or some like Kabe. One of those type of characters could be a Dokkan Fest at the start of March for sure, right? Like I think it's very important, right, to like not just spam it too much hype in a row, too much non-hype in a row, right? Going back and forth. All right, you know, we dropped our Vegito, now we could drop, you know, Dokkan Fest Bulma. Okay, we dropped our Super Saiyan 3 Goku, now we can drop, you know, our Dokkan Fest Babidi, right? Like shit like that is the way to do it for sure. All right, we have a third new story event. Now, this is nothing new. 6th anniversary and 7th anniversary both have 3 story events. The 2021 Worldwide Download Celebration had 3 story events, so we do see this happen occasionally. Now, this is certainly a bit weird. This is Babidi's 3rd LR. I mean, most people are very confused as why does Babidi have his 3rd LR? And I mean, sure, I'm with y'all, right? Because we have Babidi and Deborah, and then we got Babidi and Boo right there. So, you know, I don't know. I mean, I guess this is the first TUR Babidi. I'm going to assume this is probably Babidi and Majin Vegeta, just based off of this, right? Because this is Babidi. I think this is after he puts Gohan's energy into Boo. I think. Wait, no, I'm an idiot. This is when he's checking Goku's energy. Yeah, this is the scouter that Babidi has. He's checking what Goku's power level is, and then this, I believe, is Babidi. Like, is this him seeing Goku or seeing Majin Vegeta? It's one of the two. Oh man, dude, I'm falling off. I can't. Typically with these arts and stuff like that, just at a glance, I could tell the exact moment this is from. So yeah, this is him checking Goku's energy. I think this is Majin Vegeta. Him looking at Majin Vegeta. So that's probably what the LR is going to be. We would find out what the LR is in part 2. Well, I guess they might show it in the stream. But if not in the stream on the 28th, then I guess we would see it later on down the line, right? So probably for part 2. I mean, we'll see. Do I think Babidi should have an LR again? No, probably not. I think they probably could have done like some better ideas in the 3rd LR Babidi. And we also have Battlefield is going to happen right here. Looks like it is going to be a special Battlefield. Turles, Omega, Namek Goku, huh? And then these 3 characters I think are all high consideration for part 2 LRs. Kid Buu, Namek Goku, and Omega. All 3. Very possible. Now, I've heard people talk about how several years in Anniversary, we've thought that the main LRs were going to be, like, the big villains, and it, like, never happened, so we'll see. I would not mind a Spirit Bomb Namek Goku and Spirit Bomb, like, turn on a power Blue Kaioken into UI. I think that would be fine for, like, part 2 LRs, but we'll see. So we got Battlefield, and then we have 3 new story events with LR Babidi, Support Memories, and a free-to-play Mr. Satan coming up. We will see how hype the 8th anniversary is going to be. Again, there's going to be a data download with maintenance, in like 24 hours-ish. We'll see how good that's going to look. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.